still drive by your old street, though you don't live there anymore. The autumn leaves still fall the same like they did when we were sure. There's a coffee shop we loved, now I just pass it by. Funny how the smallest things still bring a tear to my eye. And I don't miss the fights we had, but I miss the way you smiled. I don't dream of getting back, just wish we had a better goodbye. 'Cause we were young and burning, too fast to really see that forever takes more than just love and chemistry. We were pages torn too early from a book we never finished right. Now I'm left with all these echoes of a love we left behind. I still keep your letters tucked in a box beneath my bed. Not because I want you back, but for the things we left unsaid. I've moved on in many ways, but some memories never fade, like your voice in morning light, or the plans we never made. And I know it wasn't perfect, we broke more than we mended, but in the silence of some nights, I still wonder how it ended. We were hearts too full to handle, words we never really meant. Now I'm learning love can linger long after it's been spent. We were fire without direction, and we burned a little blind, but I'll always keep a whisper of the love we left behind. Yeah, I'll always keep a whisper of the love we left behind. I still hear you in the hallway, even when I know you're gone. Now the silence feels like thunder in this cold and empty room. I still sleep on the edge, just in case you ever need space. But the space you left behind can't be filled or replaced. I play your favorite records just to feel a little close. Every melody reminds me of what I used to know. You're a fading light in my mirror, a name I whisper in the night. You're the echo down the hallway when I turn out all the lights. You're a story I keep reading, though the ending makes me cry. Still I walk behind the shadow of the love we left behind. I found your note in the drawer with a heart drawn at the end. It said, don't forget I love you, but I wish you just stayed then. There are days I feel I'm healing, then I crash without a sign. It's like grief wears different faces, but it always looks like mine. I try to make new memories, but yours won't let them grow. You still bloom in every season, in the garden of my soul. You're a fading light in my mirror, a name I whisper in the night. just to hear your voice again. But ghosts don't answer phone calls, and I can't pretend. You're a fading light in my mirror, a name I whisper in the night. You're the ache behind my laughter when I say I'm doing fine. You're a song I keep repeating, though it haunts me every time. Still I dance inside the silence of the love we left behind. Still I dance in the silence of the love we left behind. I went back to the shoreline, but the waves don't sound the same. I walked down to the old pier where we carved our names in wood. Time has weathered every letter, just like I knew it would. But I still stood there waiting, like maybe you'd appear, even though the tide keeps whispering you're never coming near. I wore your favorite sweater, though the sun was warm today. It still smells like your cologne, faint, but it won't fade away. I see lovers passing by me, like we once used to do, but no one holds me like you did. No one sees me like you. I try to move like water, but the weight still pulls me down. You were once my anchor, now I'm sinking in this town. This is where we used to stand, hearts in rhythm, hand in hand. Now it's only waves and wind, where your voice would once begin. This is where we made our plans, now I trace them in the sand and watch them wash away again in the love we couldn't withstand. I saved the last few photos in a box beneath my bed. They don't smile the way I remember. Maybe it's all in my head. People say the love moves on, but I'm stuck in second verse, playing back your promises until my chest begins to hurt. And maybe you've forgotten all the things we swore would last, but I still live inside the echoes of our past. This is where we used to stand, hearts in rhythm, hand in hand. Now it's only waves and wind, where your voice would once begin. This is where we made our plans, now I trace them in the sand and watch them wash away again in the love we couldn't withstand. I built a house of hope on shores that couldn't hold, but still I come here sometimes just to feel you in the cold. This is where we used to stand, hearts in rhythm, hand in hand. Now I whisper to the sea all the things you meant to me. This is where we said forever, though Please come back here again, to where we used to stand. To where we used to stand. I saw your name light up my screen, but it was just a memory. I still reach for something gone, like you're still right here with me. I whisper to the quiet night the words I never found, back when we were tangled in the silence that drowned us out. I replay every moment that could have changed our fate. If I had just been braver, if you had learned to wait. But life moved on around us while we stood still instead. Now I'm haunted every day by the things I never said. I should have told you I was scared, but I wanted you to stay. I should have said I needed you more than I could say. These are the things I never said, the words I buried deep instead. Like don't give up and please don't go. And you were all I've ever known. I wore my pride like armor then, but it cost me in the end. Now I sing the shadows in my bed, all the things I never said. Your sweater's in the closet still, like you forgot it there. I never found the strength to move it, as if that means you still care. Some nights I almost call you, but the fear is louder than my heart. So I just talk to you in verses and pretend that's enough to start. I should have told you were right when you said I shut you out, but I was just afraid of love and what I couldn't live without. These are the things I never said, the words I buried deep instead. Like don't give up and please don't go. And you were all I've ever known. I wore my pride like armor then, but it cost me in the end. Now I sing the shadows in my bed, all the things I never said. If love had one more chapter, would you give me one more page to finally say the truth instead of walking away? These are the things I never said, now I say them here instead. You were my light, you were my peace, and I still feel you inside me. If this song's the only way, then let it echo every day in every tear and word unsaid. These are the things I never said. These are the things I never said. I changed the locks, I changed the sheets, repainted all the rooms, but your shadow's in the corners, and your scent still haunts the gloom. I took your pictures off the walls, but I still see your face in the mirror every morning, in the quiet of this space. I threw your letters in the fire, watched the ashes rise like stars, but even smoke can't carry what still lingers in my heart. I tried to write a new beginning, but I'm stuck on the first page. And though your hands don't hold me, I still wear your name. I pretend I don't remember, but your voice is etched in me, like a song I never asked for, playing endlessly. I still wear your name, like a thread I can't untie. It's stitched into my silence and the tears I never cried. I still wear your name, though the world moved on its way. It's hidden in my laughter and in every word I say. I don't speak of you out loud, but I still wear your name. The seasons came, the seasons left, but none could clear the air. I loved you in the springtime, and I still love you somewhere. They say time is a healer, but time just learns to lie. It covers wounds in layers, but never says goodbye. I keep on smiling outward while I'm breaking underneath, still dancing with your memory. With every quiet beat, I still wear your name, like a whisper on my skin. It lingers in the silence of the life that could have been. I still wear your name in the spaces you once filled. Even dressed in someone else's love, I feel you with me still. If I could ever lose you, then why do you remain? You're the ghost I never buried. You're the song I can't explain. I still wear your name in the pulse beneath my veins, like a vow that never ended, or a storm without the rain. I still wear your name, though I've tried to let you go. You're the part of me that lingers in the love I'll never show. Yes, I still wear your name.
I watched you close the door that night, but I never turned the key. I thought you'd come back when it felt right, but you left too much of me. The coffee still brews 2 cups, though it's just 1 every day. Your echo lives in quiet things that never learn to fade. I'll walk the streets we used to know, but now I'm just passing through familiar places, colder now, since they stopped including you. They say some endings make us grow, but all I've grown is pain. And I still wonder every night if I could have made you stay. I held my pride like armor, but it cut you on the way. Now every silence whispers, what if I had stayed? What if I stayed? What if I turned before the bridges all got burned? What if I said the words I meant before goodbye became cement? Would we be dancing in the rain instead of drowning in the blame? I still see you when I pray, wondering what if I stayed? I found your note behind the chair, the one you meant to leave. It said don't wait too long to find me, but I read it far too late. Now I talk to your old voicemail like it's still you on the line, trying to find the version of me that didn't run out of time. If regret could write a love song, this would be the first refrain. And I would trade my yesterdays to hold you once again. What if I stayed? What if I turned before the bridges all got burned? What if I fought to make you see that you were still the best of me? Would we be watching stars at night instead of sleeping miles apart? I still wear your voice like shade, wondering what if I stayed? I know we can't rewind the page, but if love still has a say, I'd give up all I thought I knew to go back to that day. What if I stayed? What if I tried? Instead of letting us both slide, would I still be waking up to your hand curled in mine? Some mistakes are hard to shake, some choices never fade, and I'm haunted every morning by what if I stayed? What if I stayed?
I thought time would take you with it, but you're still here in every breath.
I packed away your hoodie, but I still reach for a night. I try to keep from falling, but your memory holds me tight. I tell my friends I'm over it, but they can hear the lie. I smile while I'm breaking, still asking myself why.
I pass your favorite bakery, the one you'd always crave. I stop and order nothing, just stand there like I'm brave. They say it's just a chapter, but I can't find the end. I'm still rewriting moments where we forgot how to bend. I almost called you yesterday. I wrote your name but pressed erase. We both pretend we're doing fine,
But silence takes your place. Half of me still loves you, half of me moved on. Half of me remembers every lyric of our song. Half of me is healing, but the rest won't let you go. You're the line I keep repeating in the verse I'll never show. Half of me still loves you, even though you'll never know.
I've dated other people, but they don't touch me right. They hold my hand in daylight, but I still miss your goodnight.
I laugh a little louder to cover up the cracks, but joy without you near me feels like fiction looking back. I kept the key you left behind, I kept your name inside my mind, and every what if haunts my sleep with pieces we can't find. Half of me still loves you, half of me's grown cold, half of me remembers all the stories we once told. Half of me is stronger, but the rest still breaks in two when I hear a song that sounds like the way I once loved you. Half of me still loves you, even though we're through. If we met again tomorrow, would we hold or walk away? Or would we find the missing words that we forgot to say? Half of me still loves you, and maybe that's okay. Half of me will always let your name drift through the day. Even if we're strangers now and time has done its part, you'll always hold a quiet room somewhere inside my heart. Half of me still loves you, and that's the hardest part. Half of me still loves you, and always